Hey guys, so we're gonna have a little chat about water pumps. Now there is four or five different style of water pumps that I know of. I only have two here just to show you guys the difference. But so this one on the right here is a 12 valve style water pump. Works fantastic in a 12 valve. Never really had an issue. If you get into real high RPM stuff, you can have pressure issues. So what a lot of guys do is they'll take this water pump and they clip this water pump. They'll clip two of these fins off, or they cut them down, depending on what you're gonna do. Personally, I don't modify these pumps if I'm gonna clip a water pump. And I'm actually gonna show you how to clip a water, or how I clip. I shouldn't say how I do. So this is just a 12 valve, nothing special, you know, like it's a new water pump, but it's not an expensive one. I think it was like 50 bucks. So now this is for a 6.7, and for you 6.7 guys that are watching, if you're buying a water pump for your 6.7, make sure this is a cast wheel. Make sure you buy a cast wheel water pump. Don't buy a plastic one. They came originally with a plastic one, and they do have problems. So I will not run a plastic one. If there's a plastic one on a truck I take apart, it does not go back on. I don't care if it has 5 minutes run time on it. I will not put it back on. I've had two of them fail on me. One killed an engine. Will not do it. Don't care who you are. Don't care what you say. I won't run a plastic one. If you want to, by all means, you can. Now, if you want the part number for, here's the part number for the cast wheel one for a 6.7. That's the part number. It's an AC Delco one. I found that these AC Delco ones actually seem to last quite well. That's what I use. Now you can use this in a 12 valve block. In a 12 valve, they do move a little bit more water, so you do have to be careful. But they do have a bit of a bypass built into them. So I've run them on 5.9 trucks, 5.9, 12 valve, 24 valve, VP44, 6.7. Never had an issue. So do as you may, whatever you want. I actually had this on the shorty, and then I realized that I was being stupid, that I wanted one of these. So I took this off. I actually literally just went and took it off. But anyways, what I'm going to show is how I clip water pumps. So I guess it's going to be a water pump talk slash how I clip water pumps. So now obviously this is, I guess you could do it at home too. Maybe a little harder. I have a lathe, so it's a little bit easier for me, obviously. So what I do is we take the water pump. Actually, I'm going to set you guys up on the stand here. What I do, and I've done loads of them like this. And the reason I like doing this way is that it keeps it balanced. Not that I've ever really had a problem with one come unglued or anything, but I just figured, you know, if you can keep it balanced, it's better. So basically what I'm going to do, oh, let me put this water in there first. And I have done this lots of times, like I said. Get that pinched in there, just so that that piece is free but can't turn, so it doesn't whack us in the hand. Now what we're going to do is we are going to, I have this round carbide, and what we're going to do is I'm going to trim some of this out of here, and you'll see what in the video. But basically I'm going to trim some of this out of here, and basically what it does is it removes efficiency from the pump. And I always, you'll see how far I go, and I always do it the same way. You can actually see the marks on the cutter, but I don't know, I've had good luck with doing it this way, so I will continue doing this way. One I actually would eventually, for you guys that are, I know somebody's probably going to ask what the block pressure is when you do this, like the difference, and I honestly don't know. That is something that I'm going to have to do a little bit. I know that when I started doing it, I never had block issues after, or plug, you know, freeze, frost, expansion plugs, whatever you want to call them, problems with them coming out. So when I did that, the problem went away. I started doing that, continued doing that. What works, I continue to do. So, but I would like to actually see how much block pressure we have. So I'm actually going to do, I think what I'm going to do, I'll do that on, maybe we'll do it on the shorty first when we get the shorty together, which I have an update for you guys that are watching. I'm going to do an update video because we got a little bit of more stuff done to it. I didn't do it on camera. I just wanted to get it done, and it was nothing that anybody, you know, if you've done any of that stuff, you've already seen it. But anyways, But we're going to do that, and then on the tow rig, when we do the tow rig, which will be this winter, we'll put a block pressure in there. That truck's going to have a bunch of sensors, and the reason I want to have those sensors is so that I can show you guys what's going on. Anyways, what we'll do is I'll get this thing cut up here. I just got to grab my safety glasses, and I shall be right back. Tried to get her in the right place on the lathe, apparently. So now we got that off. What we got going on here is, you guys seen it, I just put it in high speed there because it's not really anything to see. Basically, I just cut a notch out of there to take efficiency away from it. Usually I will go a little bit deeper than that, but the truck that this one is going on is basically a stock application truck. The guy just spins a little higher RPM than factory. So that's the reason I'm doing this, just to help with block pressure, but the guy does still tow and all that jazz. So, actually, maybe I should go just a little bit deeper than that. I don't know if that's deep enough. Because usually what I do is I go 125 thou deep, and that's not quite 125 thou. I can tell by looking at it. Actually, I'm going to go a little bit deeper, but anyways, just to show you guys what I meant by clipping the water pump. That's how I clip the water pump. And I have seen guys where they will do even with these ones, is they clip one of these off. They clip two of these off. The only thing I don't like about doing that is it technically knocks it out of balance. So I don't know how much it knocks it out of balance and what it actually makes as far as difference goes, but nonetheless. Anyways, so that's how I clip water pumps. I'm going to cut that groove a little bit deeper, but there's no point in showing you guys seen me doing it. Actually, maybe I'll put the... Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back in the lathe, but I'm going to put you guys in a different spot because I'm not just 100% sure if you guys would have seen that or not. anyways, that's where I wanted it a little bit, get her a little bit deeper into the groove. Like I said, that's how I clip water pumps. Had good luck with it, but we will do some testing as far as, you know, see how far we need. Maybe I need to go more. That'll be in later videos. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit me down in the comments, and thanks for watching.